Hey, it's Jen Healy, and I am doing the 30-day Fearless Challenge, and I wanted to continue this series for the next 30 days. This is actually just day 2. And instead of doing a Facebook Live, I just decided I'm going to record it and then post it on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and keep it. And that way I can have a little archive of this 30-day experience that I'm actually using the tag Be Brave. Because what is the difference between being fearless and being brave? So I really went into this last night after my first post, and I wanted to follow up with some of my thoughts because I watched this great Jay Shetty interview, and he was talking about how it's important to move towards fear, to move into fear, and how that'll change it. And yesterday I was talking about how I am actually way more shy than people think, and these things can be really challenging for me. So I'm here, I'm out on a hike in Nevada City and riding my bike, and I wanted to take some time to do this video and make good on my promise to do a video every day since it's challenging for me. And the Facebook Live was challenging. It was really great because the volume wasn't working, so I got a little mic. Hopefully that's working today. And then the video, I couldn't see anything, but it posted, which was great. And then I want to do it vertical because they post better, which I did know. It's just I had to move from my phone over to my computer to just post that first one and make good on my promise before jumping into clients. So what is the difference between being fearless and being brave? Because I don't think the fear ever really goes away. I think I feel the fear, I move into the fear, I'm with the fear, and then I do it anyhow, and I see what happens. Sometimes the fear will get bigger, and sometimes the fear will completely go away, and then I realize that's just my thing, right? I had some story around it or some hang up that I was holding on to, and therefore not letting myself be fully expressed. So when I said yesterday that I'm shy and these things are difficult for me, I talked to a friend last night, and she was laughing when she was saying, yes, I hear that you feel like you're shy. And then we had a really great conversation that I wanted to share and follow up around. Shyness is really just a protective mechanism and a defense response to being afraid of criticism and judgment. And I, especially in my younger years, found these things absolutely debilitating. Whenever I would be putting myself in a situation where I could be judged or could be criticized, it was very dismantling to my sense of homeostasis and my sense of well-being. So I would shy away from speaking up or saying yes to doing things that would put me on stage or in the spotlight. And it's really quite interesting to see how those things bleed over into adulthood unless we really do challenge it. Challenge it in a loving and compassionate way, challenge it in a way that we actually can start to build compassion for ourselves and start to build a new reservoir. So yesterday I also mentioned that to overcome some of my limitations, I had and have created this caricature I call Jen Healy. And Jen Healy is who I am, but it's also just an archetype, just like shyness is an archetype. It's not the whole story and the whole picture. And we have several archetypes that we can call upon. And so sometimes I call upon my superhero archetype or my queen archetype when I'm in situations that are particularly challenging and the critic has come out, or the judge, because we all have those parts of ourselves that are lingering. I really have chosen to draw upon some of my skillfulness from unlearning these characteristics that came from what I learned in childhood. So I grew up experiencing a lot of criticism and a lot of judgment and a lot of fear around being accepted or fully expressed, mainly in my home, not so much in the student arena or the school arena or my peers. It was more on the home front that happened quite a bit. And so that molded my ability to really show up in the world and to really be myself. And I've really taken the time to allow myself to become fully expressed, to face my fears. I don't think the fear ever goes away, is what I was getting at. And what I saw with the interview with Jay Shetty is that we learn how to move into it and to be with it. So that's why I like calling this the Be Brave challenge. And I also like the idea of using the tag more love. So instead of being fearless, I want to be more love, more myself. And sometimes people think love is the opposite of fear. Some people think bravery is the opposite of fear. I'm curious what you think is the opposite of fear. And if you're watching this, thank you. Please do share something that you'd like me to know about you, or you can ask me anything. I'm going to share fun facts each day, things that you may know about me, things that you don't. One thing that I think a lot of you do know about me is that dancing has been a huge part of my life, and it is the way that I have been able to overcome some of my shyness and face a lot of my fears around being seen or dressing up or being objectified, just feeling safe in my body and allowing myself to express fully through movement. Dance has been huge. Since I was 13, I've been going out to clubs and private events, undergrounds, all of that, raves. I've done the whole thing. And it really has saved me. It saved my life so many times. And it was a huge, huge challenge to even allow myself to become fully expressed in that way, to use dance in that way. It's still my saving grace. I still love to dance. And I know that's kind of like an easy one for most of the people who know me through these social media channels, is like everybody knows that I love to dance. But just in case, I'm going to say it here that dancing is one of my absolute favorite things. It's completely changed my life. It has saved me so many times, and it has allowed me a medium, a platform where I can fully be myself and express myself. So I hold dancing near and dear to my heart, and I still dance several times a week, and I hope I get to dance my whole life. I'm going to, in one way or another, keep incorporating dance into everything I do, and I encourage you to find that place in yourself where you get to be fully expressed. Do one thing a day. That's all I'm doing for the next 30 days. I'm doing one thing a day that I haven't done before. Right now I'm mountain biking up in Nevada City in a place that I've never been before, and it could be something small, it could be something really huge and really important, making a phone call, resolving something with someone where there's been an ongoing conflict. Each day I'm going to do something that represents me stepping out of what may be perceived as a comfort zone, to be fearless, to be brave, and to love more. I thank you for watching this. If you did and tuning in, I'm going to do this video every day for 30 days. Join me if you're inspired. Do the 30-day fearless challenge, be brave, love more, whatever tag that you feel inspired to share. And I look forward to next time. Aloha.